a decent amount of zombies. I hate this game. And I want to say that I've played a lot of Call of Duty.
And guess what? The vast majority of gamers are enjoying it, regardless if you don't like it or not. Because you know why? Call of Duty is a recognizable name. And regardless if people hate the game or not, they're going to pick it up every year. This is what I was trying to tell you, people. It don't even matter if the game's even good at this point. I mean, at this point, people are just buying Call of Duty based off their nostalgia. You know, I used to like MW2 back on the Xbox 360. Matter of fact, I want to try to rekindle that with my new profound children. I mean, this is why people are picking up this game every year, man. And I know it really hurts you prehistoric dinosaurs because you think that the games you play are far better than this. But guess what? The vast majority of gamers don't care.
Been some good ones, there's been some terrible ones, but this is by far the worst. With crappy AI art, lazy map reuse, weapons that just feel unfun. This game is so bad, I'm actually just shocked they had the guts to
It's so bad that it's good. I know. I'm surprised that Microsoft decided to drop this game out on Xbox One and PS4. What did you people honestly expect, man? This is what people are playing. So if you don't like it, well then guess what? Go retro. This is why I've told you people. Y'all still holding on to the straws of the golden age of gaming. That golden age is over. And you guys can still console all you want, but at the end of the day, these consoles ain't being made for you. So you guys are not a part of that whole market leadership because at the end of the day, this is what Microsoft and Sony is trying to cater to. It is what it is, bro. So if you don't like what's going on in the industry, well, guess what? Nothing's going to change.
So this is a travesty. I feel like even Call of Duty fans are absolutely going to just say, screw this.
And Call of Duty fans will continue to buy the game even though they've said they hate it. They do it with Madden. They do it with NBA 2K. They do it with Grand Theft Auto. They do it with all these type of games. I can't stand playing it, but they're always on it. These are the most successful games. These are the type of games that have the worst reviews in the storefront, but then when you go play the game online, there's so many people playing it. It's like, why are you people even complaining?
The fact that we've got so many good first-person shooters lately, right? I mean, I feel like I've been playing a lot of stuff like Arc Raiders and, of course, Battlefield 6. It's not even trying to compare it to other shooters.
But yet you just compared it to two other... Okay.
This, on its own, even as a Call of Duty, it's a dumpster fire. But let's break this
down. It's a dumpster fire that's out here printing money because you're going to need dumpsters to store all this money that Activision and Microsoft's making with this game. You know, I'm not here defending the game because I personally played a little bit of it. The gameplay's pretty fine-tuned, but at the end of the day, it's all the same, man. In my personal opinion, Call of Duty's just Call of Duty. The game really don't change that much, guys. I mean, they don't even really look that stunning because they probably have to make it for PS4 and Xbox One hardware. So it just doesn't look as impressive as Battlefield 6 does, which is made specifically for next-gen, current-gen hardware, if that's what you want to use in mind. You get what I mean? But this is what people are playing online. Like, I don't know how many times I have to break this down for y'all, man. At the end of the day, the true essence of what gaming used to represent to y'all is over. It's done. If you think those days of the Xbox 360 and the PS3 are coming back anytime soon, I'm telling you, all you're doing is wasting your time. I've had more fun playing my retro, playing the new consoles here and there, depending on what I like, and that's it. Essentially not putting much value into these platforms because, to be honest, they really serve no value to me. You know, they're just kind of there. You know, oh, I want to do a live stream. Well, here you go. Go on my PS5. Oh, I want to play this game on game. Okay, let me do it there. That's it. There's no value. You think I personally care about any of these platforms? There's a reason why I haven't picked up the Switch 2 because I haven't been impressed this whole damn generation.
Into three separate chunks. We're going to talk about the campaign, which is honestly so bad you're maybe not even going to believe some of the gameplay. The multiplayer, like the 6v6 versus modes, which gaming has never felt smoother.
Oh, there you go. That's enough. That's enough to get a Call of Duty fan to buy it. And like I've said, the gameplay is pretty fine-tuned. And that's enough for people to want to play the game. Just that alone is enough for people to want to buy Black Ops 7. I know that sounds crazy. I know. To think that, whoa, that's all they expected? That's all they... Well, like I said, just like ponies, you guys accept mediocrity, so there you go.
Movement, sliding, shooting, aiming. It feels fantastic.
Oh, well, there you go. That you just so the game is a 9 out of 10 then. To a Call of Duty fan, this is a 9 out of 10. Everything that you said is a 9 out of 10 for a Call of Duty fan, or should I say fanatic? Because that is the most important thing, I hate to say it, about Call of Duty. It is what it is. Anybody that has played Call of Duty knows that. So this I'm assuming you're going to give this game a 9.
Call of Duty does a lot of stuff very, very wrong. Bad time to kill, tons of microtransactions. But the one thing that Call of Duty has always been some of the very best at is the instantaneous response time. Swinging to get a headshot.
This man can't even shoot a bot.
It does.
Bro, the man... Yo, what was that, bro? The guy wasn't even shooting at you, bro. Yeah, speaking on time to kill, bro, it took you a long time to do that.
Better than ever.
You sure you was getting headshots?
The idea
Look
is
at
that
this.
we're playing
He out here hiding. Look at it. Hey, yo, what is he doing?
Jason, and we're basically going against this mysterious super billionaire conglomerate group. Hollywood celebrities. Usually, not to be too mean, but washed up Hollywood celebrities. A lot of the people in this...
Oh, that's funny because, I mean, most of the AA games you get on PlayStation don't even have real voice actors to begin with, but you have a problem with washed up voice actors? Ain't that what a lot of your PlayStation exclusives got with all them cinematics?
I haven't seen them in anything in years and years and years because Call of Duty said, hey, do you want to be the main character of some random shooter? And they go, sure, great, pay me whatever it takes. The story is awful. The combat is awful. The whole world is awful. It's basically hate the giant floating health bars. They look atrocious.
Then turn it off. Oh, you didn't? I thought you played the game. Because if you did, you would understand that you could turn that off if you wanted. You can literally turn that off. I don't know why it was on by default. Maybe it was for the casual, but you do know if you went through the options, you could be able to turn that off. You do understand that.
Something is so stupid about giant floating health bars telling me how close...
I mean, honestly, you kind of need those health bars with the way you're shooting.
Close I am to killing my target. It's so immersion breaking, but also, I just feel like, in general, what are we doing? Why would you even think of putting giant floating health bars? I feel like this PvP, I've won a lot of matches. I've come in first place.
You sure?
Matches. It just doesn't have that satisfying feeling of actually doing good. It feels so empty. Whereas when you actually practice sniping or camping or anything when it comes to Battlefield 6 or any other shooter, there's this rewarding feeling when you specifically get good at it. Whereas being good at Call of Duty, who cares? It feels so freaking soulless, right? And that's definitely not helped by the fact that...
you could even, come on, bro. That man, bro, you were shooting him before he even got you, and he still got you, even with a health bar.
There's clearly AI art all over the place. AI upscaling a lot of that, missing the old school grounded era, right? Maybe different strokes for different folks, but the fact
then go back and play it. I guarantee there's people still playing that game. Probably more than what you'll probably get on Marathon and Concord. Go and play it. So essentially what you're saying is that you want the same game over again. But yet you're complaining about this game being the same. But yet, okay.
Like, I miss Call of Duty World War II. Those
then go play it.
Especially that took place in World War II. Now we have robot skins, passes, seasons and stuff. I feel like this is that time where it feels like everybody is trying to be Fortnite. Everybody is trying to copy the Fortnite formula instead of just doing their own thing.
Well, there you go.
Other companies are making their own genres, their own passion, their own amazingness.
What other genres have we gotten? It's all been the same stuff. There hasn't really been anything that has came out that's really like pushed gaming to what we expect gaming to be. I don't understand what you mean different genres. Everything has been very much the same.
They're doing it right. Call of Duty is a copycat.
Well, if Call of Duty's doing it wrong, then why are those other games less successful than Call of Duty? Say what you want, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to money, Call of Duty must be doing something right for them to be lasting this long and still being one of the highest selling, highest grossing games that we've had. So what are you talking about? Because the games that you probably want, Stellar Blade, what are you talking about? Because ain't none of those games trending.
At best, and a waste of time at worst. All right, so we've heard a lot of bad.
Here we go. Let's hear the number, baby. Let's hear the number, Jimmy.
I am giving Call of Duty Black Ops 7 a 4 out of 10. Thanks so much for watching, gamers. If you could please give this video a like, it would mean a lot to me. And somehow, if you're one of those people that I got a chance to team up with or kill in those matches, thanks for the good times. Hopefully,
Bruh, listen, I'm gonna be honest, man. With the way you playing, man, they probably happy that you left to go do this little review. And like I said, man, people are going to buy the game regardless, bro. No matter how much people complain, no matter how much people hate the game, like I said, that brand recognition is just too strong nowadays. And that's what a lot of these casuals pick up on games now. They don't really care, bro. You get what I'm saying? Madden's been popular since the Sega Genesis. Grand Theft Auto's been popular ever since it came out, mostly when it did the first 3D era game, which is GTA 3. You know, once a game hits that breakthrough, especially with the way those games are, it's kind of very hard for people not to continue to support them. It is what it is, guys. Fortnite was a breakthrough. All these games were breakthrough games at a time. So if you guys notice, it's still very much popular. These is what these casuals are going to be playing for the next 10 to 20 years, bro. If you guys are getting older, y'all 50 years old, can't even enjoy gaming for what it is. I don't know how you guys wait for games. I don't know how you guys still console worn. You're 50 years old, bro. 10 more years, you'll be 60. 20 years, you'll be 70. Okay? Most people don't play games at that age, especially the type of games that we see nowadays. So what do y'all complain about, man? You got to think to you, it's like, yeah, Games, you right, man. I'm an old man, and, you know, I can't waste my time doing it. I got to spend time with my family, really enjoy gaming, introduce gaming to your family in a way. But instead, all y'all want to do is complain about the good old days. It's never going to come back. Instead of cherishing those as fine memories within your childhood, you guys turn it into nightmares. That's what you guys do. Instead of looking back and say, man, I had some good times playing these games back then. Instead, it turns into nightmares. You guys have lost everything. You guys can console all you want because that's all you really got now at this point. And even then, the console war is over. You got PlayStation putting games on the Steam machine. So much for that exclusivity, baby. So it is what it is, man. Gaming is not the same. If you're an old man out there, 50, whatever years old, just enjoy gaming, man. Do not be like any of these individuals online where they're out here crying about games going on. For what? You're old. What are y'all crying about? And the funny thing is, you guys are crying about games that ain't even that good anyway. But yet, these games that aren't good are the ones that people are buying and playing. Oh, Call of Duty, they should have delayed it. They did something wrong. Why they counting millions of dollars going into their account? While the games that you play are failing. Come on, man. Like I said, man, I did this video in particular to show all these prehistoric dinosaurs out there that you guys are extinct. It is what it is. Nobody cares about your exclusives. Nobody cares about your PS5 platform. You can sit there and you can lie to everybody all you want. But I guarantee if you went on Call of Duty and you had those same arguments, they will laugh in your face and call you a loser. That's facts. Go on Call of Duty. Don't argue with us because we don't. I personally don't care. Go argue with them. Go in a Fortnite lobby. Go in a Roblox lobby and tell them that they need to get off those games and play their precious PS5 exclusives. And I can guarantee you 90, I would say even 100%, all they're going to do is laugh in your faces. And you're like, damn game, but why you got to put it like that? Because it's true. You think they're going to sympathize with you? They don't even know your games even exist. You're a dinosaur, your fossilization, man. You know, that's what you are. You're a fossilized bone. Unbelievable, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. I'm happy for the prehistoric of gamers, the dinosaur era to be over, because at this point I don't care. That's why you're like, oh, but you ain't with Will Gaming. You know why? What is there to put my heart and soul into? I already see it. I already see that, so I take it for what it is, and I'm like, okay, fair enough. Find my little ways of fun and still enjoy playing on these platforms in some form capable. Don't mean I have to like them fully like the average consumer, because the average consumer don't even like it for the reason that you would assume that they will like it for. So, like I said, find your way, okay? All right? Listen to Elvis Presley, but don't expect everybody else to have to listen to it. Anyway, take care. Peace out.